My name is Manuel Miguel Lopez, and we are in the town of Laton, and just a lot of friendly people that reside here in this small town. A lot of retirees, you might want to say, and we got a junior high and a high school and the elementary school all within the town. So yeah, this is Laton. Was I born here in Laton? No, I was not. I was actually born in Baja California in Mexico, and at a very young age, I'll say, just a few months, I was actually brought out here to Fresno. We came to Laton when I was about 6 years old. Living here for 24 years, just people got to know who I am, and I've gotten to know who they are, and it's just a lot of loyal people that are willing to give you a helping hand in the times of need. They really accept you, due to the upbringings that my mother, I should say, not both my parents. My parents did divorce at a young age, but my mother raised us, on her own, and a lot of people value my mom as the individual that she is, and I think she really instilled and embedded a lot of good morals and values in us, and I think that's what makes it a nice town, and a town that I can call home. And my mother, she tried her best to raise us. The community in itself, they really helped us out a lot. There was a period of time where we went financially, we went through some tough times. There was times where we didn't have a home. We lived out of a station wagon. It was my 4 sisters, my mother, and I, and just tough times. And I think by going through that in life, you learn to value and appreciate what you have and the friends that you come across, in life. One individual that just really stands out in my head is Consuelo Velasco, Sr. She got my sister Lupi and I involved in 4-H, and I think 4-H really had a big part in my upbringing. I think a lot of the traveling that I did through 4-H, attending the leadership conferences in UC Davis, being part of the board in the 4-H, going out, going to Washington, D.C., going to, UC Davis, to Sacramento, having that type of exposure has helped me in many ways. I took off to Fresno State. I was a psychology major for 3 years. Then after the 3 years, I switched it over to business. Being exposed to an environment like that, Fresno is huge, and a lot of times I know that I was not prepared for that, and it was, it was tough. And there was times that I really just wanted to quit, and I was like, because I wasn't used to it. I was not used to such a big campus, having so many, students, out there, and then the class sizes and all that. My graduating class was 32, and only 3 of us took off to college, and others, they joined the service or, did their own thing. On my last year before I graduated, I decided to open up this restaurant. This building was vacant for 4 years. I had to, for one of my upper division classes, we had to come up with a business plan. So basically what I did was I implemented my business plan for one of my classes. At the same time, I worked in Hanford at a restaurant. I managed there, so I kind of had, the experience in it, so I kind of knew what I was doing. So I got my feet wet, and I'm swimming in it right now, and this is where I'm at. Next year it'll be 10 years that I've been here, thank God. The restaurant business is hard, and at times it takes a toll on you physically, mentally, because there's a lot of stuff that is required of you, but I think it's just the dedication and the passion that I've had behind it. the people that I have come across, the friendships, the memories, you know, I think that's one thing that will always, even, you know, 20 years from now, if I'm not here, just, you know, just those good times that I've been able to spend with my customers and friends, and, you know, I think that's the one thing. I am a member of the Laton Lions Association. I was president back about 4 years ago. It's a very nice organization. It does a lot for the community. It works a lot with the high school in reference to the FFA. We try to do as much, you know, to help them out. We do, for example, Thanksgiving. That's just right around the corner. We have a canned food drive, and we take turkeys out there and all the goodies that goes along with the Thanksgiving dinner. But the Laton Lions Association also has, they come together for Sight for Sore Eyes for the kids that need eyeglasses, or if there's, you know, if someone happens to have lost an individual in their family, we always open up our facility, which is a Laton Lions Club, for, you know, whether it's a dinner or, you know, a memorial or whatever the situation might be. The Lions Club is always there to help out. I think other than the Laton Lions, I think that's a strong thing here in town, is that association in itself. As a merchant, of course, I'd like to see the town revitalized, whether it's, you know, having the buildings painted a different color to, you know, liven it up a bit, get more traffic. I think Laton in itself has a lot of potential. God, having a gas station, having, you know, for example, our hardware store is vacant. It used to be a bank back in the days. Let's put a bank in there, you know. Do something. I think Laton needs a little more infrastructure. For example, you know, a bank, a gas station. You know, it's missing those key elements, and I think that's one thing that hurts the local merchants here. A lot of them, they do all their shopping, or they go and get a pizza, or they get their food while they're in town because they can go to the bank, they can gas up out there, and that's stuff that a town needs. You need stuff like that. You know, so I don't know. I hope someone comes in here and does something for us.